This is Exhibition Tracker to keep all your BPE acceptances in one place. This is Exhibition Tracker, and first of all you'll see this screen. You need to create an account. You go in, you fill your first name, your surname, your email and your password, and you have to agree the terms and conditions. So that creates an account. Since we already have an account, we're just going to go sign in. We sign in, you put your email and your password and sign in. Also on this page, you've got forget password. So if you've forgotten your password, this will send a reminder to your inbox and you can put a new password in and get access to your account. So we sign in, and this is the screen you'll get. So you start off by adding an exhibition, and you can select the exhibition you want, and all 15 are laid out here, and which you can choose from. You can choose the year also, so if you've got some acceptances from previous years, you can add that in. So we're going to save this one, and that is saved, and so we have got an acceptance, so we add an acceptance in here. You add the plus button, and it allows you to add your image title. So basically you can put a section in. So these are all the sections again. You can add a new one if you want, but we're going to go with scapes on this one. And you can also add awards, but you add the acceptance, and there it is, one acceptance. That brings up your what you've put in, and it's editable from there. So you can change the section, you can add an award, and to go out of that you click that again. There's various exports here. You can export, you can apply, which is in the format of what you have to fill in for the BPE to get your award. There's a summary which gives you all the details, and I'll go through that in a minute. And you can also, if you've got more than 1 year, you can select that. So there's also an import CSV, and basically this has to be laid out in a certain way. You can you click here to choose your CSV or your spreadsheet or your numbers spreadsheet, and basically what has to happen, it has to be in this format: exhibition name, and it doesn't necessarily have to have the full detail of the exhibition as we've got in the list. As long as it's so Vale of Evesham, you could just have Evesham, and it will pick it up. But you need a year, and you need acceptances, and you need the image title, and then that will import. Before we click on the dialog import box, this shows you that this particular CSV is bad. It's got all the right elements, it's got the exhibition, acceptances, but in the wrong order. And then the good one, it's in the right order. So the import CSV, we click that, and you can see we click that in there to get the look for the file that we need. And you can see there you need exhibition name, year, acceptances and image title, and that's the order it's got to be in. In the exhibition name, it doesn't have to be exactly to what is in the software, as long as it's got an element. So if it's got Evesham, it'll pick up the Vale of Evesham. And so we're going to click this CSV. It's called import, and you can see here down the bottom where it actually tells you that it's 19 acceptances in 15 new exhibitions. and it hasn't any duplicates and skipped. And these are the matching exhibitions. In the CSV we got clay cross, and it's put in the correct, and all the way down you can see, and you can double check there to make sure that's all right. So we're importing that. Oh, you can see they've all gone in to the software, and we can click on the years, so we can now click 2024 and just have those, or we can click 2026 and that one is there, or we can have all years. We can also sort by this. We can pick certain valuation for 2 years, and we'll have a Robin Hood underneath, yeah, and then we can export. And the 4 exhibitions we pick, you can see there's 4 there, and so on all those that's going to produce a CSV, it'll give you that. So to get out of that, you double click that, and so we've got the apply. So the apply comes up. This is what comes up, and basically it gives you all the detail. You can see in all these the section isn't filled in. You can go back and alter that. Yeah, this CSV gives you everything in the right order for when you want to apply, that you fill in the form from BPE, and that's in the right order. We do need the sections in there, obviously. Found the other things on this page. We've got view statistics, and basically you got the upper one by year. Obviously you'd have more years, and you'd be able to tell more, and this gives you details of how many acceptances in the years. And below we've got another bar chart with details of the image titles and what is the best and what is not. So we go back from statistics. We also got this little question mark, and click that, and that is an FAQ. So if there's something you don't understand, the FAQ is there, so you can understand the program. So again, the little bar chart up there, that's the statistics. So down the bottom here, you can see the list of image titles and what is the first, and how many acceptances, what one has been accepted more times than another. And you can see that you got export, you got apply, you got summary. The summary actually takes you through everything you've selected. If you do all years, it shows you all the image titles in each different exhibition, coming down from the top. So that's quite useful. So we'll click on that, all years, and I have this half moon shape. Click that and it all goes black, swaps it about. Click it again, comes on. Okay, so we're back to the sign-in page, and on the bottom of the sign-in page you've got buy me a coffee, which hopefully will bring in enough to cover the costs of all this. And you've got resources, and in resources you've got the email, you've got buy me a coffee again, you've got the FAQ, and you've got the terms and conditions. And that really wraps it up. And it's a very easy way of keeping all your acceptances in one place and printing out various things.